I'm ready. Everyone all right? Yeah. 1 second, sir. Do you mind? Go ahead. You good?
You know, there was a guy called the Prospect Killer who's changed his name to the Russian Hammer. I'm just wondering how you'd like to take the Prospect Killer on as a nickname. You were fighting angry? You seemed annoyed leading up to this fight.
Yeah, but he disrespected me. You know what I mean? I've been out of the game for over a year now. I was excited to fight again, and obviously I asked for the Sweden card because I knew that I'd been more than ready. And he's shouting his mouth saying the UFC are bringing me over to lose and all that. It's like, whatever, man. I'm gonna knock you out.
Once you were in the cage, though, was it okay? Did that stay with you, or were you able to let it go and just perform the way you usually would?
No, well, obviously down at ASW Unit 7, you know what I mean? We've got this, our training schedule is all aspects of MMA, and I was ready for anything.
Before the fight, he had mentioned that you would need a superhuman performance in order to pull off a win. How does it feel to actually do that?
I told you I was going to do that, yeah. Superhuman performance, but that's what I did. And at the end of the day, I'm climbing the ladder now. I've had an unlucky year, and I'm back on track now. I'm healthy, I'm fit. Just want to keep fighting and climbing that ladder to the gold.
Well, unlucky is an understatement. You've been dealing with some very hard times, and on top of that, there was this sort of beef with Backstrom. You're a huge underdog. There was a bit of trash talking going back and forth. That's got to make the win feel all that much sweeter.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I didn't disrespect him. I was just coming here for a fight, and then obviously saying all these things about me, and that I'm going to lose, and I'm going to need a superhuman performance, and that I'm going to, bringing me over to lose. It's like, it didn't get to me. It just like pissed me off a little bit, and it just gives me more fuel under the fire to get the win.
He hits you with a front kick, and then I believe a knee after that. Anything that sort of shook the cobwebs, or had you hurt?
I didn't feel like he hit me. I can take shots. If you watch the Brendan Loughnane fight, he can bang, and I can take shots all day. So I knew that if I caught him, we were going to sleep. That was a Cahoon punch, Paul Cahoon.
You're not shy. You're not afraid to speak. What do you want in a perfect way? Do you want to wait for the London? Do you want to fight in December? Do you want to fight November 15th? You say you want to get back in. What do you want?
I want to fight whenever. You know what I mean? I'm fit and healthy now, so I'm ready to go. I'll never call anybody out, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's in front of me. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters to me is that gold. And you just got to climb that ladder. Small steps, climb mountains, and that's the plan.
Now, your win over Brendan Loughnane, all respect for that, but it did go to decision. Now you won by brutal knockout, first round of a main card. Do you feel like you've made your stamp in the UFC? You've shown that you're here to stay?
I like to think so, yeah, because obviously I got the decision over Brendan. A lot of people said that I shouldn't have won. A lot of people said that I did win, but that was that. And obviously I made a mistake in Brazil. That was an early loss, and then obviously I just visioned this. I've visioned all this now, and it's come true. So dreams become reality.
Obviously.
Thank you.
You seem how pleased are you? I mean, you seem very calm, very composed, but inside, are you still celebrating inside?
I'm fucking buzzing.
Is there going to be? What are you going to do tonight? I mean, what's the plan to celebrate?
I'm just going to go out with my corner men. Some of my mates will come over, and my parents, have a couple of drinks, something to eat, a big corner, and I'll be right.
So do you feel like, you
That's a chocolate bar over here, by the way.
So, like you said, he had said some things before the fight, but you feel like that's all over now. You two can be friends now, or even train together.
Yeah, I was going to go over to him, but he came over and grabbed the mic and said he weren't knocked out. It's like, whatever. And then at the back of it, we're throwing chairs about. It's like, grow up.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about that? The picture actually went down here in the press room, so we couldn't see exactly what had happened. But could you just describe what happened in the post-fight interview?
What, back here?
Yeah, we couldn't see it.
Oh,
here.
in the
cage. Yeah.
No, he just came over and said that was fucked up. I wasn't knocked out or something like that. I don't know, but I think he was still out of it. He must have been.
I think. Yeah. I think so.
It's a pretty nasty knockout, and I know the performance bonuses are coming. Are you kind of? Is it itching at the back of your head? You might have 50 grand coming your way.
Yeah, I've kept saying to myself, I'm getting a bonus. What? Because I've got one or at least two. So I'm hoping I'm getting one of them anyway.
What you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Buy a lot of things.
Now, after this win, you want to get back. You want to get back in the cage quickly, I can imagine. Until then, do you feel like there's anything in your game that you want to work on? Maybe someone special training partners you want to bring in, anything like that?
No, I don't need to do that. I've got the best coach in the world, Darren Morris, and another Thai coach, another Darren Morris, and I've got Dean Amasinga. I don't need anybody else. They sort my own training partners out, and I do what I do. There's no point going to a gym and getting beat up every day because you're not going to get better. It's all about implementing your game plan and doing what you've got to do to get the win, and that's what we do.
Well, I guess you proved tonight that what you've been doing so far this year is working.
Yep.
Any last words for Niklas after all the trash talk that's been?
Unlucky. That's it.
The hit you had, did you realize that he was asleep when he was down on the ground?
Yeah, I knew he was asleep, but I thought I'm not going to stop punching until the ref pulls me off. Because if I'd have stopped and then he would have got up and then carried on, it's like unlucky. So just keep going until the ref pulls you off.
Yeah, that's your job.
Yeah, that's it.
You walk out to one of the largest pops of the night. It was a chorus of boos. Again, did you feed off that? Did that, or do you ignore it, or did it give you a bit more fire?
No, well, from fighting in Brazil, it cannot get worse than Brazil, and I've learned now to. I was like, when they were cheering him, I pretended they were cheering for me, so I was just soaking it all up, and it just felt amazing, and I just used it in the octagon. That was it.
Are you hoping for a UK fight within the UFC? Are you hoping that London card they're going to come asking?
Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to fight on that. I knew I was going to fight on it. I've even said before that I'm going to fight on it. But they've not told me, but I'm just visioning it that I am going to fight on it because I should have been fighting on the Manchester card. And luckily I had to pull out due to injury, so the London card is perfect for me.
Thank you, fantastic.
Hopefully we'll see you.
Great job.